Breaking news from the Shakespearean News article. It was discovered today, May 21st, 2024, that love can lead adolescents to make impulsive decisions that they may later regret. This groundbreaking discovery was made by our researchers at the Shakespearean News Article Corporation, mainly from reviewing the play Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare, the nonfiction story The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, and an article from the Wildcat Tribune titled The Insanity of Love, Adolescence, and Facing Consequences, written by Reina Jimenez on April 7th, 2023. Now, while each of these sources show how love can lead adolescents to make impulsive decisions, each demonstrates it in different ways. In Romeo and Juliet, the problem is seen many times. The most tragic and harmful example was found in lines 118 to 120. Romeo is in full fear and panic when he sees that the love of his life, Juliet, is unconscious, which he mistakes for dead. Then, without waiting for the friar, he drinks a fatal poisonous potion. He ends up taking his own life because he is so in love and he can't imagine living without Juliet. This shows how Romeo acted completely off impulse when he thought that he lost the love of his life and ended up taking his own life. In the nonfiction book, The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, this issue is shown again on page 90 when Augustus decides that he will use his wish that he was granted for his cancer diagnosis to help the girl that he is in love with, Hazel. He will help her by using his wish to have him and her meet the author of her all-time favorite book, An Imperial Affliction, who is Peter Van Houten. This decision is ultimately regretted by both Hazel and Augustus when they meet Van Houten, who turns out to be the complete opposite of what Hazel expected. He ends up being very insensitive and doesn't help them at all. Instead of a great day enjoying his wish, they both feel hurt and deceived. This shows how love can lead adolescents to make impulsive decisions that they may later regret, because he can never get his wish back. And finally, the article titled The Insanity of Love, Adolescence, and Facing Consequences by Reina Jimenez of the Wildcat Tribune takes more of a scientific perspective towards the problem. In this article, Jimenez talks about how teens experience an excessive release of serotonin and dopamine when in love. This flood of hormones can majorly impact their decision-making. As Jimenez said, it turns your mind into mush. Teens in this state often act off impulse and usually regret their actions once their mind is no longer clouded by hormones. This is the scientific evidence supporting how easy it is for love to lead adolescents to make impulsive decisions that they may later regret.